Hello everybody, welcome back. This is JudiciousFire. I'm on the iOS server and I am testing out Zephyrica in pretty much every game mode that Castle Clash has to offer. We're going to start over here. This is often how I do the Castle Clash game modes. I go in clockwise fashion, beginning up with the quest board, Heroes, Trials, Here Be Monsters. See if I can't knock out a couple of these things along the way. Go around clockwise, end up where I started. Let's try Zeph in a variety of Here Be Monsters. We'll work our way up to AJ in this particular episode here. I do have one other hero on base, and that is going to be Pumpkin Duke. I've got to have a Pumpkin Duke in order to beat some of these damage cap monsters that are in the specific game modes. We are running completely defensive Zeph. Zeph is going to have a survival paired up with a 9 in power for his auto proc. He gets the statistical benefit by making empower the insignia and survival the main talent. If you take a look here, I think I probably have my 9 survival on Pumpkin Duke. If I was to go in here and switch it up with the survival, I'd lose something like 2,500 base damage as well as a little bit of health. So important thing to go through your insignias and talents and try to get the max benefit by maybe swapping them back and forth, seeing which one works best. I've got him with Rudolph for the heals, a malaise. I ended up finishing up the traits. I'm doing 3 level 5 accuracies, 3 level 5 crit damage. He's hitting in the high 300,000s per crit and rapid fire. PD, just for sake of the record, he's got to regenerate. He's got the 9 survival on him. Here it was 2229 versus 4600, and basically the exact same health gain. My PD is set up for things like Archdemon, damage cap modes against bosses, things like that. So he's got a Pyre Mage and all attack. Let's start off with... I was testing him originally in S, and I know he can defeat S. Let's start off with T. We have no Warden. That's a good thing. We're not going to have the Warden interfering. You can see the hits that this guy's raining down on folks. PD's doing nothing. He's just standing there. But it's all auto proc. 309. $309,000 critical damage, 161 320 base damage. And so, yeah, it's all Zeph here. PD's just standing there. He's kind of having a sandwich, saying, this is my break time. Let the other guy do his thing. So, underlaying damage, 161 320 and 309 734. Repeated critical damage. Yeah, he just made short work of T. We see a fully defensive Zeph. Let's do a hybrid. Let's give him Vigorous Fury, but keep the Empower. He will crit more often, as well as getting a big health bonus. Now, what won't happen is he won't get invulnerability, and he won't get a double heal that the survival provides. I think we can safely go 2 times speed. And if you were around when the original version of all these Here Be Monsters came out, you knew how long it would take to bust through some of these. I believe the beginning of the A's, this is the time of like putting Grimfiend in there with Scatter. Having to scatter some of these big boys, those Multanicas, If they procced, your buildings were done. One Moltanica breath from those big boys in the last stage, it was lights out. You had to prevent them from proccing. You had to get that scatter in there. You even used Moltanica. Those days are done. So he's got a 60,000 and an underlying 27.6 a damage cap here. We're taking him out pretty quick. Oh, what happened to Zeph? He got reflect damage. Reflect damage took him out. Look at that. Oh, we got to rerun this. Are we able to beat this guy? Let's rerun this and see what happens. And then try him again with the survival and see if that doesn't make a difference. Let's get that to AA5 and see if that, I guess it was deflect damage from that archdemon like boss. And it got Zeph. Notice it didn't get PD because PD wasn't doing anything. He's just standing there. Okay, let's go regular speed here on AA5. Okay, and look at the damage that he takes as a result of deflect. Oh, 32-4. 32-4, 32-4. And it's just adding up. He's healing at the same time that he is doing damage, but the damage being done because of the deflect is more than he can handle. Let's go 2 times speed, see what happens. Look at that. You can see his health meter getting slowly down, down, down. Yeah, he needs to engage the enemy quickly. We gonna get it? Still the deflect damage. Okay, now let's make a change. We have our Zeph. We have the Vigorous Fury. With these damage cap bad boys, I really don't think that something like a brute force is going to make a difference. We're going to keep hitting damage cap. Let's try it this way. Total defense again. We'll roll up to AA5. So counters to Zeph. Perhaps something like a Flame Guard, a Blade Shell, an Asura. I don't think Mike would be able to take him with his deflect. Mike, I don't think is going to have enough juice in him to go that battle. Okay, now with the survival, we get a damage negation for 3 out of 7.5 seconds, if I remember correctly, as well as the opportunity to heal. You can see we're definitely hanging in a lot longer as we go out. Unable to defeat that deflect demon. How many is that? 15. Oh, that's plenty. Okay, let's try to get a little bit of help. Let's do one of the old schoolers. You want deflect, buddy? I'm gonna give you deflect. Okay, I'll put my Atlanta core in here. An Atlanta core with let's see. Let's do a 9 revive on Atlanta core. An Atlanta core with the opportunity to heal. Got 2 reds, a white. Let me get a white, and I will. How about Snowzilla? So I can cancel the Warden effect. What Snowy's running with a Sacred Light? I want Snowy to actually live. Let's give him a survival. And a... I'm running how many healing pets? Very good. Okay, so I got 4 guys out. Let's give that a try. Now we can maybe cover the board a little bit better. We know we're good up to AA5. We'll just fast forward up until then. Again, Zeph's going to do everything. Up until the deflect demon. Okay. See Atlanta Core going to work. Look at that shield going up. Yeah, it's lights out. Okay, here's where we start taking the damage on Zeph. You can see the survival doing a little bit to keep that health bar up, but not quite enough. Let's go to 2 times speed. Okay, now we see our boys. They're going to start to get into action here. Only those doing damage to the demon are getting a deflect. So far, that's just Zeph. Okay, here comes my Atlanta Core. Gonna give him a little bit of deflect back. Meanwhile, Zeph is hitting him continually because we can see Zeph taking the damage back. Atlanta Core, I think, is just going to tank on this guy. I think we're just fine. And we made it through. Okay, let's try AB and see what happens. $309. Yep, making quick work of them. Take out these Multanicas. They don't even get to the buildings. They barely get to touch the buildings and they're gone. Okay, let's check out that big centaur down there. Oh, look at that crit damage just adding up. Done. Okay, let's see this here. Get these fools out of the way and then get down to just that demon. The demon does not appear to have the deflect capability of the last demon. This is why we're okay. And are able to just continually auto-proc on him and bring down his damage. And we see Zeph going in there, tanking on him. He's perfectly fine. He's got that damage cap, no problem. Okay, let's run more through AC. Let's run more offensive Zeph and see what happens. Let's move out let's go back to Vigorous Fury. We'll make another switch after this. So a higher likelihood to crit, more golden numbers. This will be the result of this talent change. And we can see, my gosh, it's like a death by math. They just constant numbers and then nobody left. Come on, Snowy. Yeah, look at that Snowzilla. Okay, let's see here. Is there a deflect? Yes, there is. We can see Zeph taking damage as a result of doing damage on the bad guy. Is it going to be enough to knock Zeph out? PD will help. Looks like we were okay with that one. We did lose Snowy. We did lose PD, but Zeph was just fine. Okay, let's go AD. Let's make him even more offensive. Not quick setup. Let's go to this. Where's Brute Force? put a Brute Force 9 on him. It gets a statistical benefit by running Brute Force as the insignia rather than the talent. Let's go AD. Okay, we'll get a much higher crit damage number. But we're not auto-procking. I was waiting for the proc to happen. We weren't 441. We have to actually engage the enemy to activate our skill. Now with the loss of the empower. Okay, let's see Zeph get in here. Let's see the damage he does. 532. Oh my gosh. He's critting for 500,000 against some of these guys. Even if you have your hero at breakthrough 30, skill 13, max out the HP, this, that, I don't see you getting past 1.6 total health pool. You think that 3 of these basically knocks you out. You can see how he has a crowd control. And he's got to get up on that demon in order to hit. This is why I think empower is one of the most important things that you can give Zeph in a situation like this where he's sitting on a base defending. Fast forward, try to get this demon out of here. He just slowly gets whittled down. Not as tough as that AA or AB archdemon. That guy was... He took Zeph out pretty quickly. Better, I think, probably more accurate. Whoa, 1.3 million, 2.6 million. Oh my gosh. Maybe more accurate to say that Zeph took himself out because it was deflect damage. He just hit for 2.6 million. See how he is against this Skull Knight. The Skull Knight was turned into breakfast cereal. Let's see, our friend against this giant demon. He's dealing with my Atlantic Core right now. With that Revive 9, it's going to be tough to knock Atlantic Core out. We might time out. You can see my malaise on my Zeph operating. I don't think this demon's going to heal. It's just simply operating. Let's see here. Let's do it one more time and see if we can't get a better spawn in that last stage. And it will allow us again to take a look at that huge Multanica death. My gosh, 2-point-some million. $532. $1.3, 4.1, 532. Just 532 again and again on this. Oh, 5.8 million. He just hit for 5.8 million against that Centaur. Oh my gosh. We've got Snowy and Atlantic Core working on this Archdemon type monster. Should be able to get through. And we roll one into AD5. Okay, let's see on this big Multanica what we're going to get. 1.8. 2.16 million. I think there was a 4 million in there too. Oh my gosh. Brutal. Come on, take this demon out so we could just move on. I switch back the Empower. Bingo. This demon's done. Because Zeph would be repeatedly striking him during this entire exchange. But it looks like we're going to take him out. Good, good, good. Okay, that's AD. AE will run offensive Zeph with the Vigorous Fury and Brute Force. He's buffed by Michael right now because of the Mike Totem. Oof. I mean, it may as well be a solo, a solo Zeph video. The other guy's just kind of standing there. Zeph is pretty much doing everything. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Probably not going to be able to take that demon out in time. Gonna have to put the Empower back on in order to take this guy out. Yeah, time-wise, we're not going to be able to do it. Let's go... Empower 9. Keep the Vigorous Fury on. That's fine. And we'll roll into AE one more time. Run at 4 times speed. We just got to get up to that Archdemon-like creature again. Here we go. AE 4. Slow it down. Let him get on the board. And we get a much better spawn. He's actually going to be making contact with the bad guys. You can see the deflect coming back at and our man here. But it looks as though his heal is pretty much keeping up. Look at that full health bar. 309. Wow. Some of these are 1 million plus. And you can see us really chewing down that demon because of the auto proc from Zeph. AF. Just keep it as is. Keep that hybrid. The Vigorous Fury as well as the Empower. We are buffed by Athene. It's going to wear off. Get that Skull Knight up there. Ace out. Here comes back. Goes away. Okay, AF5. A lot of Demogorgons. Just gone. Really only have to worry about this guy down here. He's going to engage with Zeph. That's good. Zeph's health bar, how's that doing? Tough to tell. About halfway. Let's go to 4 times speed. Without a buff from Pumpkin Duke, we may not be able to do it. Nope. Not going to be able to take him down in time. Yeah, he's got that. He does not have that buff. How can I change that? Okay, I'm going to have to I'm going to have to put more guys on base. Let's try Spirit Mage. Let's give him a 9 on one of these. Let's give him accuracy reduction on the enemy. And I need I think a red. How about Orcsbane? I like Orcsbane with Empower. Just to keep his energy bar up. He's got no cooldown, so let's try to take advantage of that. Spirit Mage is too weak to push at that kind of a pace, but Oracle's stand in there. AF3. That's trouble. Yeah, School Night's out. Okay, here we go with those demons. Oh, he's got to go on after Orcsbane. Yeah, we just need PD to proc. Otherwise, we're not getting enough DPS attack speed going on this bad guy. You can see what Orcsbane's capable of. My goodness, the man just doesn't die. He just heals. Just a beast. Why did they don't go back and retool some of these older heroes is beyond me. I say that AF is beaten. I can adjust Pumpkin Duke and run it 1 or 2 more times in order to get a better spawn and better contact. All it'll do is just use up my HBM tries. We're not going to have any issue in terms of the difficulty of the level. It's more so the placement of heroes and the activation of Pumpkin Duke. It's a minor nuisance. Let's go on to AG here. Yeah, hitting at 309, 660. Oh my gosh. $920. Okay, slow it down for AG5. Oh, everybody's coming from the south. Okay, Zeph, let's do some crowd control. Good, he's right up on this demon. Look at Spirit Mage pumping out the hits. Oh my gosh. Look at those. Okay, AH. Getting that consistent 309. Hoping the bad guys don't come from the north. Yes, they do. Gonna get building failure. Sorry. Let's do this. Let's move Snowy here. Let's move PD here. Okay, just extend the hero range. Let's go back into AH. You're not taking out Orcsbane. I don't think so. Not that, man. Okay, AH5. $80,000 damage cap on this. Might be a dinosaur. Never understood why they never made the dinosaur in this game. Every other terrible demon, but they never made a dinosaur hero. Let's go fast forward. It's gonna be enough to take this guy out. We're gonna attack fast enough. We're gonna get enough 80s. I can see Zeph just keeping his health bar full. Guy with 5 seconds left. Nice. Okay, AI. Might be time to take the to take the Atlanta core and the Snowzilla out. Let's see. It's kind of whack these bad guys a little bit more quickly than they smash up your buildings. Yeah, building failure. Okay, let's try this. I'll pause. I'll come back with a real team that I've assembled for AI and AJ. Be back in a second. Okay, we're back. We are going to go through AI and then AJ. Put a reasonable team in here that's going to stop building loss. And I'm not running a Warden. I can take out probably Dovekeeper, maybe even Cosmo, and put Lava in his place if I want a Warden team. Here's AI. We should probably be able to. With this team, we'll get through every stage under 10 seconds. The real test will come at AJ, though. Got ourselves Ripper and Anubis, Walla, Kaz, Dove, and Zeph. Okay, let's try AJ. I'm not going to run it with troops. I just refuse. I'm not spending that time. If I can clear her out by 2:42 left in the clock, I'm doing very, very well. Doing very, very well. Time-wise. Oh, that Skelly proc took out my Walla. And my cause. Don't have many buildings left. Rolling into AJ4. Oh, maybe I should run it with a warden. Let's try. Two red, three white. Let's take Ripper out for a second. Let's experiment. Let's do. Let me see here. You know what? Okay, hold on one second. Let's do it one more time. Never make a conclusion about any team until you've done it a couple times. Could have just been a series of bad spawns. If this team is not successful, I'm gonna take out Ripper or take out Kaz and put switch him around and put Lava in his place. Come on, stay alive, Kaz. If you can get Kaz to get through like AJ3, AJ4, you're going to go the distance. Look at this good number of buildings. Come on, baby. Come on, get those fools. What is this? What did I say? You don't judge a book by its cover, and you don't judge a team by one run through HBM. AJ5 win with Zeph. Let's try that same team again. No warden. Running dangerous. Come on, take her out by 246. Shoot. 242. Come on, stay alive. Stay alive, Kaz. Come on, Cosmo. Stay alive, my friend. Come on, let's do it. Got nice buildings down there in the south. Uh-oh. Spoke too soon. That's Skelly Puck. Okay, we got two sets of buildings in different locations. That's good. Shoot. I'll try it again. This is team. Hit my Athene totem. I should probably put PD back in there. Woo! Loving these times. Oh, we lost Walla. Okay, I'll try to get Lava in. Maybe take out Kaz. Maybe take out. Okay, it isn't pretty. It is not a pretty crew that I put together. But I put Lava back in there. I took the insignia off of Walla. I got rid of Walla. I know that's ridiculous because I lose the heals and I lose, more importantly, the attack boost. But Walla's one of the first guys to go out. I put Ripper in his place because Ripper's auto proc and will be hitting from the center of the base, no problem. Let's see if that doesn't help a little bit. Okay, we took out Dove at 244. That's pretty good. Yeah, 4 seconds through AJ2. Get that revive on Kaz just for AJ. That's the only reason I have a revive on Kaz. Because I know the man's going to die. So let's bring him back. That damage cap go down on Lava. He's out. Who'd we lose? We lost Anubis. Boy, it's amazing when you change team dynamics. What happens? Okay, AJ5. It's going to get a huge skelly proc. It's going to blow up all those buildings over there. Shoot. We do need Ripper. You need Ripper to silence the Skeleticas. And in doing so, prevent them from sending out those horrible skelly procs, those missiles that blow up all your buildings. If this team doesn't work once or twice, we're going to try taking out Kaz, putting back Walla. Maybe take out Anubis. I don't know, but that attack reduction he does. That's why I love AJ, because it's very strategic. You can run it so many different ways. Yeah, but we got smashed. I'm willing to try one more time. Okay, I love this first round. Look at that. It's not a building touched. Come on, stay alive, Kaz. One more. Yeah. Kaz is on his last revive. Oh, my gosh. Look at that building loss. Oh, it's brutal. Hey, take Walla. How many more runs do I got? 2 more. Okay, I'll make a couple more switcheroos, and I'll run the last 2, and then we out. Okay, we are back in business. We've got ourselves a red team now. Took a little bit of fussing. Took a little bit of fixing. We got ourselves a red Warden team with Walla, Ripper in the center, Nubis, Dove, Lava, and Zeph in the corners. We have removed Cosmo completely. Now we're getting a big damage reduction on the enemy and a big damage boost from Walla. Well, what used to be Walla. Walla's done. Should put darn revive on Walla. Okay, I like it. Okay, we have buildings in 2 locations. That's good. Come on. Don't proc one more time, Skelly. Don't proc one more time. What's happening? What's happening? Something's happening. Something's about to go down. What's going down? That lava and AJ 5. We'll see you, buddy. My gosh, that's a thing of beauty. Woo! 2 wins on AJ with Zeph. Let's keep the same team. Remember, we don't judge a book by its cover. We don't judge a team by 1 run. You give them 3, 4 opportunities. Help to balance out the random spawn points from the enemies. You might have the best team on your hands, and you wouldn't know because you got a series of bad spawns. Look at that beauty. Woo-hoo-hoo! Boy, we are running hot. My goodness. We're clearing out... We're clearing them out all in 10 seconds. Yes. Come on, take them out. One more last run for the day. What do we have? Oh, my gosh. We got ourselves another win. Woo! Bing, bang. Oh, man, I just jumped to number 2 on the iOS server. Did you see that jump? I went from, I think, probably like number 6. I have to look at the video. Yesterday I was number 6. I just jumped to number 2. Fastest run on the iOS server with that last run with Zeph and the gang. Woo! Hold on a second. Let's do this. Take a screenshot. This way I remember what team I was running. I'll fuss with these guys and let's see if we can't get a little bit more. I'm out of runs right now. I'll wrap up this video. I'll go back into lava and I'll collect more. If you want Here Be Monsters cards, you can only run lava 3 for them. No other lava is going to provide you with HBM cards. So If you ever see me in Lava 3, you know what I'm doing. Fishing for HBM cards. I'll check you all in the next video, and you have a good one. All right, bye-bye.